Hello everyone and welcome. Today we'll explore the effects of official development assistance, or ODA, on Kenya's economic growth and domestic savings. This topic is based on a research article published in the International Journal of Finance, Insurance and Risk Management in 2022. The study investigates how ODA, which is financial aid from donor countries and international organizations, has influenced Kenya from 1960 to 2019. Kenya has received ODA for decades, aiming to support development and bridge the gap between domestic savings and investment. However, despite substantial aid, Kenya's economic growth and savings have remained unstable, raising questions about the true effectiveness of ODA. The research sets out three main objectives. First, to examine the impact of ODA on Kenya's economic growth. Second, to assess its effect on domestic savings. And third, to offer policy recommendations for improving the effectiveness of foreign aid. Study uses the two-gap model, which highlights two major constraints for developing countries: the savings gap, where domestic savings are insufficient for investment, and the foreign exchange gap, where there isn't enough foreign currency for imports and development. ODA is theorized to help close these gaps, promoting investment and economic growth. The research analyzes annual data from 1960 to 2019 using a simultaneous equation model and two-stage least squares estimation. Findings reveal that ODA has a positive but statistically insignificant effect on Kenya's economic growth. This means that aid alone does not clearly drive economic expansion. However, ODA significantly boosts domestic savings. When aid increases, so does the country's savings. Additionally, government spending is found to be the most influential factor in driving economic growth. In summary, ODA plays a bigger role in increasing domestic savings than in directly stimulating economic growth. These results suggest that while ODA is helpful, its impact on growth is limited by other factors. Research identifies several challenges that reduce the effectiveness of ODA in Kenya. These include weak governance, corruption, fragile institutions, political interference, and the misuse of aid for nonproductive activities. Such factors limit the positive impact of ODA on economic growth. To address these issues, the study recommends that the Kenyan government improve governance and transparency, strengthen public institutions, allocate ODA to productive investments, and develop robust monitoring and evaluation systems. Importantly, ODA should support, not replace, domestic resource mobilization. In conclusion, the research finds that ODA positively affects Kenya's domestic savings but does not significantly impact economic growth. The effectiveness of ODA depends on factors such as governance, institutional quality, aid management, and economic policy. Efficient management and use of ODA are crucial for sustainable economic development. Thank you for your attention.